News Station. I'm Samantha Lopez.
And I'm Sarah Charles. Today we'll be discussing the Mongol invasion of Europe.
Buckle your seatbelts, it's going to be the longest short story you've heard yet.
So, everyone views the Mongols as a rabid pack of crazy freaks that ransack towns and kill everything and everyone in their way.
Well, actually, the Mongols were more civilized than the barbarics you would originally think. They were very modern society, especially for the time period. They had both men and women working, which lessened the patriarchy. They were pastoral and preferred to herd rather than hunter-gatherer or grow crops. They set up their own economic trading system and even made trade routes through the vast empire they had conquered.
Though that doesn't mean that there was no blood and gore. The Mongols were so feared that people were beginning to surrender the second Mongols came for some of the previous towns that they had been taken over, and the Mongols were massacred. They had become so good at riding horses and archery that they were undefeated when it came to fight their opponents. Though some hid in large castles through interrogation, the Mongols knew how to take down massive structures. Some presumed that they even brought the Black Death through trade and warfare.
Gross. Anyway, the invasions were at the lead of Genghis Khan and his descendants, specifically focusing on his grandson. The invasions were led in three groups, one group attacking Poland, another group attacking the Transylvanian area, defeating the Hungarian resistance there, and the last group went straight through the Midway Point. All armies regrouped to finish their invasion.
The remaining resistance rested around the Svajo River and unknowingly would take part in the most brutal battle yet to come, the Battle of Mohin. The resistance had a fortified base and had a set group of bowmen to the guard-only bridge to cross the river. On April 11th, the Mongols had experienced an encounter with the group and retreated, coming up with a plan. One Mongol group took a shallow passage while another started to make a path on the opposite side of the river. Where the group of bowmen lay, there was a large Mongolian group distracting until they were able to cross, being able to surround and destroy Hungary.
The reason behind such actions was said to be to destroy the Russian principalities, or monarchy ruled by the prince.
There were a lot of push factors, one being to kill entire populations in town, taking their livestock and crops, sending refugees west. Not only that, the bubonic plague was introduced, with that making trade routes deadly and inherently killing millions.
But there were also a few pull factors, such as it gave way to an era of peace between neighboring peoples and the Mongols, unusually modern acceptance for religions, or lack force for one specific religion allowed for more people. The trade and economy flowed, and people had no worries of their riches being taken. Not to mention, most of the migration was in close proximity, going back to Ravenstein's theories of migration.
Short-term effects would be the terror and worry that drove people out, while some long-term effects of the trade routes were continued to be used, the bubonic plague spreading, and the closer and more peaceful, almost modern methods of living. And now we'll hear from our on-scene reporter, Journey Lopez, talking about the factors impacting migration. Journey?